Chicago Bulls draft targets before the 2024 NBA Draft, featuring Holland and Cody Williams. As the 2024 NBA Draft approaches, the Chicago Bulls are eyeing some exciting prospects. In this video, we spotlight top draft targets Holland and Cody Williams. What makes these players stand out, and how could they fit into the Bulls' future plans? Join us for a deep dive into potential draft picks, their skills, and how they might impact the team. Don't miss out on the latest draft buzz. Subscribe now and stay ahead with all the Chicago Bulls news. Welcome to Chicago Bulls News, your go-to source for the latest updates on the Windy City's favorite team. We've got you covered with breaking news, trade rumors, and in-depth analysis of everything Bulls. From United Center to the front office, we're bringing you the inside scoop. Hit subscribe and let's talk Bulls basketball. The Bulls finished the regular season with a record of 38-44, narrowly missing the play-in tournament. While it was disappointing not to make the postseason, this middle-of-the-pack finish gives us a decent lottery position, with a chance to move up and snag a top 5 pick. Now, let's break down our two featured prospects and why they could be perfect fits for the Chicago Bulls. First up, we have Holland, the explosive 6'8" forward from the G League Ignite. Holland has been turning heads all season with his versatility, athleticism, and non-stop motor. Let's break down what makes him such an intriguing prospect for the Bulls. Athleticism and physical tools. Holland is a freak athlete with a 7-foot wingspan. His combination of size, length, and explosiveness allows him to defend multiple positions and finish above the rim with ease. The Bulls have lacked this type of athletic wing for years, and Holland could immediately inject some much-needed energy into our lineup. Defensive potential. With his physical tools and competitive drive, Holland projects as an elite multi-positional defender. He has quick feet to stay in front of guards and the length to bother shooters. In today's switch-heavy NBA, Holland's defensive versatility would be a massive asset for the Bulls. Transition threat. Holland excels in the open court, using his speed and leaping ability to finish on the break. This would add a new dimension to the Bulls' offense, which has often struggled to generate easy baskets in transition. Developing offensive game. While his jump shot is still a work in progress, Holland has shown flashes of playmaking ability and a decent handle for his size. With proper development, he could become a secondary ball handler and creator for the Bulls. High motor and competitiveness. One thing that stands out about Holland is his relentless energy on both ends of the floor. He plays with a chip on his shoulder and never takes possessions off, something that would endear him to Bulls fans and coach Billy Donovan. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: Holland's shooting. It's no secret that his jump shot needs work, as he shot just 31% from 3 in the G League. However, his form isn't broken, and with NBA-level coaching, there's reason to believe he can develop into at least a respectable shooter. The Bulls have a history of success with athletic wings who came into the league with questionable jumpers. Just look at Jimmy Butler's development during his time in Chicago. If Holland can make similar strides with his shot, he could become a two-way force in this league. Williams is a 6'8" wing with a smooth game and tantalizing potential. Here's why he could be a perfect fit for the Chicago Bulls. Shooting and scoring ability. Unlike Holland, Williams comes into the draft with a more polished offensive game. He shot 41% from 3 in his freshman year at Colorado, showcasing a smooth stroke and the ability to hit from NBA range. The Bulls desperately need more shooting, and Williams could provide that from day one. Positional size. At 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan, Williams has prototypical size for a modern NBA wing. He has the length to shoot over defenders and the frame to add muscle as he matures. This size also gives him the potential to guard multiple positions at the next level. Playmaking potential. While not a primary ball handler, Williams has shown flashes of playmaking ability that could be unlocked with proper development. His court vision and passing instincts are intriguing for a player his size. Defensive upside. With his length and lateral quickness, Williams projects as a versatile defender who can guard multiple positions. He's not as tenacious as Holland on this end, but he has all the tools to become a plus defender in the NBA. Basketball IQ. Williams plays with a maturity beyond his years, making smart decisions with the ball and rarely forcing the issue. This high basketball IQ would fit well with the Bulls' veteran core and could help him contribute early in his career. The biggest question mark for Williams is his assertiveness. At times during his freshman year, he seemed content to fade into the background offensively. For a player with his talent, you'd like to see him take over games more consistently. However, this passivity could also be seen as a positive. Williams doesn't force bad shots or try to do too much. He plays within himself and makes the right basketball play. With more experience and confidence, he could develop into a highly efficient two-way wing. The Bulls' core of Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Vucevic is talented but aging. While this group has shown flashes of brilliance, it's become clear that we need an infusion of young talent to take the next step. Adding either Holland or Williams would give the Bulls a potential star on the wing to grow alongside Patrick Williams and Ayo Dosunmu. This could set up a smooth transition as our veteran stars age out of their primes. Of course, drafting either of these players would likely mean the end of DeMar DeRozan's time in Chicago. While DeRozan has been a great player for the Bulls, moving on from his ISO-heavy style could unlock a more modern, up-tempo offense that better fits today's NBA. While it's true that the Bulls could use an upgrade at point guard, this draft class is relatively weak at that position. Unless the Bulls win the lottery and have a shot at Bronny James, the value just isn't there to reach for a point guard. Holland or Williams represent better value and could potentially develop point forward skills to help with playmaking. This is a valid concern, but Holland's athletic tools and defensive potential are too good to pass up. The Bulls' player development staff has a strong track record, and Holland's work ethic suggests he'll put in the time to improve his shot. Even if he never becomes a great shooter, his other skills could make him an impactful player. While Williams did struggle with consistency in college, it's important to remember that he was only 18 for most of the season. As he matures and gains confidence, his assertiveness should improve. His efficient play and high basketball IQ suggest that he has the potential to be a high-impact player even if he's not a volume scorer. Before we wrap up, let's quickly touch on a few other prospects the Bulls might consider if Holland and Williams are off the board. Mattis Buzelis, G League Ignite, a 6'10" forward with guard skills, Buzelis could be a high-upside pick if the Bulls are looking to swing for the fences. Jacoby Walter, Baylor, a smooth shooting guard with good size, Walter could provide the Bulls with additional perimeter scoring and playmaking. Dalton Knecht, Tennessee, an older prospect at 22, Knecht is one of the best shooters in the draft and could contribute immediately. Zachary Rizicher, France, a 6'9" wing with a sweet shooting stroke, Rizicher is a bit of a project but has star potential if he develops properly. What do you think, Bulls Nation? Who's your preferred target in this draft? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Chicago Bulls content.